Hello, if you're watching this video, that means you have one of these in your school. This is a lockdown kit that was granted to us from the federal government, and now we're extending them on to you. I'm going to take just a few moments to discuss some of the contents of the lockdown kit. As you can see, this kit is a red bucket with a black lid, and I'll speak a little bit more about this lid a little bit later on. The contents of the kit include dust masks. We also have leather gloves. We also have a 36-hour candle and the matches to light that. So we have that. This candle, along with these three 24-hour light sticks, will probably come in a little bit more handy during a power failure. The way the light sticks work, you just break them, set them down, and they glow. I would recommend that you use them one at a time, not all three at once, as they are 24 hours each. So we do have those, again, during a power failure. We also have a 144-piece first aid kit, which contains gauze, ibuprofen, burn cream, all of the types of things you would find within a first aid kit. While I'm on the topic of first aid, this first aid kit is strictly for the use during a lockdown situation. If you find that one of your students is ill or needs medical attention, they'll still need to go to the health assistant for that, as this is strictly for the use during a lockdown. So again, a 144-piece kit for a lockdown. We also have duct tape. Every good kid has duct tape, and we've got a roll of it here. Obviously, several uses for duct tape, so you can think of a million, I'm sure. We also have a whistle. Whistle probably wouldn't be used so much during a lockdown, but we wanted to provide you with one for a different type of emergency. You blow this whistle, they'll be able to hear you from the space station. We also have a pry bar here. Again, probably not for a lockdown situation, but wanted to provide you all with one of these just in case you needed that. Probably more during an earthquake, that type of a disaster. We also provided you with a shakeable flashlight. This flashlight does not require batteries. Instead, is powered by you. All right, you shake this thing horizontally, not vertically, not in a circular motion, but horizontally. All right, you'll try to power it on. Chances are you won't see a light. Power it back off, shake it for about another 30 seconds to a minute, power it back on, you should see a light. All right, all the instructions for this flashlight located within the box. I would highly encourage you to take the time to review those instructions and get acquainted with how this works. Again, probably more during a power failure, not so much during the regular use. But we did provide you with one of those. We also provided you with some thermal or emergency blankets. These blankets could come in handy perhaps during if the student goes into shock, something like that. You'll be able to provide them with that. Perhaps the student gets cold here in the desert and needs something like that. I'm going to go ahead and put these off to the side, as I'm going to explain an alternate use for these blankets a little bit later on. We also have provided tissues for you as well. Again, these will become more explanatory in just a few moments, but we do have those. Probably the feature that intrigued us the most when we were looking into purchasing lockdown kits for Crane schools was this next item. This is a 5-gallon bucket, and then each bucket is equipped with 2 of these chemical packs, which will help to decompose the waste that goes inside of those. So what you'll do is these are giant Ziploc bags, they're the silver ones. You'll want to unzip those. Within each of the Ziploc bags, we have a black bag. You'll want to unfold that. You won't want to turn that upside down or anything. The chemicals are inside this black bag. They'll get all over you, and they won't do the job that they need to do, such as odor, deterrence, things like that. So you want to put that in there, fold the black bag over the bucket. Then you'll take the toilet seat cover, the black lid, apply that, and now you have a portable toilet. All right. The tissues obviously will come in handy during that time. Once the black bag is full, you want to pull the black bag out, fold it back up, tuck it inside the silver one, zip it back up, set it aside, go to your next one, and redo that same routine. The blankets will then come in handy during this time as well. If there's a privacy issue, if you want to sequester this and kind of quarantine it off to the side to make sure that people maintain the privacy, that's fine. Perhaps move some mobile boards around, things of that nature. You can hang these blankets, perhaps use the duct tape for that as well, but these can also be a privacy barrier for around this. Like I said, I'd like for you to take the opportunity to get out a permanent marker, write lockdown kit on that, so both you and perhaps a substitute teacher will know what the purpose of this particular item is for. If you have any questions for us, you can feel free to call Chris Weigel at the district office. He can be reached at 373-3428. Thank you.